Welcome back. So this is a new hat that I got yesterday or the day before.
No, you got that before we went into the park. You got that on Friday.
I mean, how could I not? Because it's so dignified, and it like tells people that I'm not a man to be messed with.
That's what it tells people.
Yeah, that's what it
right.
does. It's really it delivers a message.
Maybe you should scooch back.
You should scooch back.
Right. There you go. Look at that. Now you don't have to.
You should scooch back.
I am already back.
So today, I had a thought about Tomorrowland, and it's just there's so much more they could do with that space. And knowing that there's a Tron Legacy ride in Florida and there isn't in California feels wrong. And there's all kinds of really fun movies that are science fiction related. You could have a ride related to the black hole. You could do a really cool ride related to the black hole. I had you watch that one with me, right?
Yes.
You hadn't seen that one before? It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Flight of the Navigator.
I said Flight of the Navigator.
Rocketeer's
I love
Disney
that
too,
movie.
right?
Yes, it is.
So Disney needs to contact me. I will charge no money. No money for my ideas. I have plenty of ideas for rides that I think will work. That will make them a lot of money. And will finally make Tomorrowland not look stupid. It's because they had the People Mover that became Rocket Rods or whatever, and that all fell apart. But you have this infrastructure there to do something with. And they've decided to do nothing with it. And it's just and D23 they didn't announce anything, and I saw some people saying, "Oh, maybe there's a Tomorrowland announcement." Nope. Nothing. So, Disney contact me. I can figure it all out for you. There you go. And parents, please control your children. Please, for the love of God, don't let them stand up in the Astro Orbiter. So we did the Astro Orbiter tonight, and apparently one of the little kids, and I didn't have to see
exactly
which kid.
Which child it was.
I knew which kid it was, and if I was the parent of that kid, I would have been like, "You are not riding by yourself," because he was like, "I'm going to ride by myself, and I am not scared of anything." And I'm like, "That kid needs to be watched and monitored." And he was what, 6?
No, I think he was about 8.
It just, I knew. I was like, that's the kid that in the horror movie does something stupid that gets everybody else killed. That's the kid. That's the origin of the chaos. And apparently he stood up while the ride is.
I'm guessing not totally standing
No,
up,
but
enough that he got yelled at twice.
So if that kid had taken a tumble off the Astro Orbiter, and I don't even want to say what could have happened.
Oh my gosh, that would be.
It'd be everywhere on the news, and everybody be talking about how lax Disney was with their safety protocols and blah blah blah. And that was completely a situation where the parents should have said, "Little Billy can't be by himself there," because little Billy is. I'm not going to say the word. Know the word I'm thinking. He's a little, and if he's going to do that, I'll say snot. He's a little snot. Little Billy's a little snot, and we had better sit with him, because otherwise, he's going to end up doing something stupid, and we don't have medical coverage. So no.
We don't have medical coverage.
You are sitting with Dad, and Dad would hold him like this the whole time by the scruff of the shirt.
No, you just hold him at the base.
The base of the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, oh man, just some of the stuff you see, and it's like, it's just, you're right on the verge of disaster all the time. I also wanted to say, and then you can do the rest of the video. We watched the fireworks tonight from Star Wars from Galaxy's Edge, right next to the Millennium Falcon.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, they're so much better up there. They're right overhead. I swear it's closer than when we're watching from Main Street. And it just looked more spectacular to me. I don't know what it was. I felt like I could see Like the ones that have the stars, I could really clearly see the trail off of each one. I thought much better than I could being in front of the castle. So you go to Disneyland, you're going to deal with less people. You're still going to see all the fireworks, and you get to hear Star Wars music while they do it, and it's amazing. Go.
Go. What do you mean go? What do you?
Well, you know, the rides we did, the stuff we did.
We did a lot of rides for it being really busy. We knew that today would likely be the busiest day of our entire trip.
Yeah.
And so we planned accordingly. We knew that we likely wouldn't be able to do very many rides because we don't do the long lines. But we actually got to ride more rides than I thought we would today.
Did Peter Pan at the end.
We did. We got to finally do Peter Pan. We did it right at the very end at like 11:40. That
It
is
flew.
the shortest Peter Pan line I've ever seen. It got longer after we got in. Yeah,
It was like, I mean, the ride actually flies, but holy crap.
I really like Peter Pan.
That was really fast. That was jarring. It was jarringly fast at points. I was actually scared. I was like, oh God, there's another drop coming. Like, it was really motoring. I think they just wanted to wrap it up. How long is that line? Okay, speed it up again. Whew.
I don't think it's actually faster.
It felt fast.
But I don't think it actually is any faster.
It just felt so
But-
much faster than, like, the first time I rode it. It was like, this is a nice, gentle little ride. This is fun. And tonight it was like, this is almost a roller coaster. This goes much faster. It's Peter Pan Mountain. Like, it's just, what are we doing here?
But that was fun. We were able to do Peter Pan. We got to do Haunted Mansion again. We did Pirates and Mickey and Minnie and the Storybook Canals. Casey Jr. What else? I don't remember. I did the treehouse while it was dark, which was really awesome. I took a video of that. That was really pretty.
You took another video, too?
I took a few videos. Oh yeah, we did Autopia at night, which we've been wanting to do it at night. And Shannon was the driver, and I did do the video. We will post that, and you will see how just shaky that drive is. So I don't know how jarring that will be watching it because the camera's
I did a
probably
good
like,
job. I blame it on the car. I think my driving
Ooh,
was
got a shiver.
spectacular. My driving was amazing.
That's it. Amazing.
It was great.
And then you guys will see why I drive our van.
You know, if there was a way to get that thing to hop off the track, I damn near tried. I really, you know, I felt the wheels come up a couple of times there. I was like, you know, I think if I hit this at the right angle, I might be able to pop this right off the track.
I don't think so.
I take that as a challenge,
Let's
young
not.
lady. I take that as a challenge. I think on a corner, if you hit that just right, you can pop those wheels right off the track.
I really don't.
And then I can drive that car right out of there. Be like, you know what? It's my car now. Popped it off the track.
Oh, we did Millennium Falcon. We did it twice. Once we did single rider,
Yeah.
so we were split up. And then once we did Lightning Lane.
It was funny too, because on Falcon, of course, when you're single rider, you end up being the engineer. So I was on the Harpoon, and we got the first coaxium, and then we were going for the second, and I had the Harpoon, and I'm hitting the button. The kid in front of me was doing the gunning. He didn't think I was hitting the button fast enough, so he turns around, he starts hitting the button for me, and I'm
Oh.
just like, okay, all right, well, have at her. Sure. I've hit every single button as soon as it lights up, and we're still at 100%, but by all means, you're right on ahead. But we got a really good score, so I can't argue with the kid. He usurped me, and he usurped me well. I was usurped. And rightfully so. So, kid, if you ever see this,
All right.
it's lucky I'm not one of those guys that's like all egotistical. Mine. Keep your hands to yourself. Stupid kid. I was like, yeah, cool, good for him. You know, who knows? Maybe he just had a whole bunch of sugar, and he's just like, before he got on the ride. Burn off those calories. Burn off that energy. Go for it, kiddo.
How much calories pushing a button would be, but...
Well, when you're like that, and I'm thinking, it doesn't really. It's not. It's just not. You don't have to hit it like that. We've never had to hit it like that. You don't. You just don't. And what difference does it make if the other engineer's screwing up? It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Because then the other side has to be doing it as well. But the second time we went on together, that was so funny that we lost that second coaxium.
There's two little kids.
Because we had it. I've never seen it do that. When you lose the coaxium, it shows like an X over it. So it spins it sideways and goes, nope. As if to say, stop trying. It's gone. That was funny. But there was a little girl that was barely tall enough for the ride, and gosh, she tried her best.
Like 4.
She tried her best at being the gunner.
Barely reached the button.
She did so well. I have no argument. She did really well. I had some concerns before it started because she was so tiny, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna be fine, and we were just fine. It was so funny, because we ended up in the asteroid belt around the planet because your warp drive fails, and we actually got hit by an asteroid, which has never happened in any of the times I've been on the Falcon.
It was a very shaky ride. Kind of jostled you a bit.
It takes longer. You're getting your money's worth with that.
Yeah. We had to take the elevator at the end.
Yep, that was great. That was fun. What else did we do?
I don't know. Wander around. We watched the parade twice because the parade's fantastic.
The parade
Love
is
the
excellent.
Parade. Yeah, wandered around the shops a little bit because it was super hot.
We did Pirates.
So hot. Yeah, so we did Pirates.
We do Pirates every day. Pirates is just a really nice, relaxing. Oh, and on my phone I got told we had an earthquake here, and we never felt it.
We were sitting on. Oh, we did Oga's.
Yeah.
It was when we were sitting at Oga's, so we were sitting down and we didn't feel it.
So if you see there was a 4.7 in LA, all right. I didn't feel it, so I've never felt an earthquake.
Oh, I have. We had a few years back. I felt every single one of them. They were always at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
We had a scary
like
one,
3 of them.
Scary one in the valley, and I missed it. I was at work.
Nope.
I was at work, and it was when I was working at a poultry farm. So like.
Oh, the one in like 2000 or was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I remember that one because I was at my grandmother's house and the blinds were swaying.
My
grandmother was afraid that Mount Baker was going to go.
My ex thought that the apartment building was going to fall down. She told me, she said, this building will not survive a major earthquake. There's no chance.
Right.
Because she said it was swaying, and meanwhile I'm at work, nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't
the
notice.
house I was in, the blinds were really swinging.
Because we had somebody come and tell us after lunch, hey, did you know there was an earthquake? And we're like, you know. So I've never felt it. I've never felt an earthquake.
I have felt earthquakes.
I had a time I was on the bus in Chilliwack, and there was like a 4, it's like a 4 overnight, and I hadn't felt it. And the person in front of me on the bus was like, I got knocked right out of bed. And it was everything I could do not to blurt out, well, that's BS. That didn't happen. It knocked you out of bed? A 4 knocked you out of bed.
It's chilly in here.
Good.
The air conditioning's cold.
I find it easier to sleep.
True.
I prefer to sleep in a cool room.
True.
She does not.
Well, I'm always cold, so...
This is true. That's the thing. I'm always warm. She's always cold. It works out.
It does.
Especially during the summer where I don't mind the cold as much. It's not too bad.
Then I'm allowed to touch him.
Where I'm like, I've been broiling all day. Bring on the ice cube hands. Bring them on. I'm fine with that. So what else?
Anyways, I don't know. I think that was kind of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a lot of just wandering around because it was really hot and so many people. So many people.
I just want to say too, some of the D23 people are kind of nerds. Kind of, sort of.
Says Shannon.
A little bit. Couple of them I saw where I was like, that guy's a nerd. I know what I'm wearing, and I'm well aware of who I am, and I was still wanting to yell, nerd. Like,
Such a dork.
see? But I'm not a nerd. About at that level, anyways.
You're nowhere near that level.
I just there were a couple today that we did double takes on. We're like,
what?
They're from D23. Because just you live it.
Yeah.
They live the Disney experience.
And when it's 32 degrees.
And you're wearing a black robe. Oh,
aren't you gonna pass out? Like I'm feeling kind of heat exhaustion for you.
You got a black robe with a hood. What are you doing? My gosh. Committing to the bit is one thing, but that's suicidal. That's terrible. That's too much. Anyhow, kind of nerds. Little bit. Not me though. Checking out my horns in the camera there. Not too bad. Not too shabby. A little bit of a Darth Maul look right there. And I might get the Goofy hat before we leave. And maybe, I'm thinking the Pluto and the Goofy hats.
Alright, I like the Pluto's one.
I think those would be good for hockey days where things don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like a shocked llama day, I could wear the Pluto hat. Wear like a really bizarre hat. Because I don't know what happened there. I got lots of ideas for the next season in the NHL. Just amazing. But anyways, she can do the finish.
No, go ahead, Shannon, because you don't like what I say. I don't say your words, so go ahead.
Well, because you say smash. I don't say smash.
Because it's funny because you don't say it.
So thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already, which is perfectly fine. And if you have, thank you guys so much. But thank you for all your support, and we will talk to you again. I would think soon.
Yeah, tomorrow we have our meetup in Anaheim.
We have a meetup in Anaheim tomorrow.
The details are on the Facebook page. I've also put them, or linked it on the community tab on
the Hockey Guy channel.
Yeah.
So, all right. Take care. Talk to you again soon.